Good morning. It is Tuesday, January 14th, as we continue on with the leadership and life concepts. And today's topic is about the dreaded F word, which we don't like to talk about, we like to avoid. That word is fear. And fear is something that we all have experienced. We all know what that feels like, and very few people really like that. So why do we talk about fear? Why is it important to address? The other day I was talking to somebody and they basically felt like fear was something that you just kind of push aside. And I thought, well, but how does that help if you're pushing an emotion aside and not dealing with it? Fear definitely paralyzes people. And as a leader, if you have any feelings about fear, you're afraid of something, afraid of making the wrong decision, afraid of hiring the wrong person or firing the wrong person, or buying this widget instead of that widget, or partnering with someone that you're not really sure they're the right people to partner or right business to partner with. Fear can do what? It can stop us in our tracks and literally paralyze us so that we make no decisions. And then what happens? Things don't change. And yesterday we talked about growth mindset, and in a growth mindset, we realize that we're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. Mistakes happen. We learn from them. We see new opportunities and we move forward. And fear is just one of those emotions that kind of ties in with fixed mindset, right? That's the area where we're just afraid to do anything because I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want this to be the wrong choice. So we need to shift that into the growth mindset and into recognizing that the fear is there, realizing that we're going to feel afraid of making decisions, making choices, taking action. That's normal and that's okay, but we have to deal with those emotions and deal with the fear and try to understand, where is it coming from? Why are you afraid to make this decision or make this choice? And once you can work through that and talk through it and look at old patterns and see where you want to make the changes and where you want to make the shift, you will deal with fear in whole new ways. And that's for a lot of emotions that can just kind of bind us up and get us stuck. A lot of these emotions we try to push away from. And we've heard the phrase lean in. Lean in. Brene Brown talks about this too. Lean into an emotion. Feel it. It's messy. It's yucky. Who wants to deal with these emotions that just don't feel so great? Well, none of us do, but that is part of life. And so understanding them, recognizing that they're there, awareness that they're there, and how they're impacting us from getting to an end goal or making a good decision for a business, that's what we need to look at. And so that's what is helpful in coaching and again in courses that I teach, is really just kind of understanding what's underneath that fear. Sometimes it goes way, way back, right? Sometimes even back to childhood. And there's something swirling around in us that prevents us from moving forward because we're afraid. So today's word, again, is the F word, fear. And I want you to really think about, in what areas of your life do you feel challenged to not move forward because you're feeling afraid? Why are you feeling afraid? Are there ways around that? Yes. And what are you doing to help get through that place of feeling stuck because you're afraid? All right, go out, have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow.